Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the brand new Nike Free Trainer 5.0s for 2013. So as you can see, it comes in an orange Nike box. Give you a quick look at the label here. The colorway is Pimento black and white, and the suggested retail is $95 US. So a very affordable pair of trainers if you are looking for a pair. So I'll get the shoes out of the box, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the shoes themselves, and I have to say I'm really impressed by this design by Nike. Really is something unique, something we've never seen before, and it utilizes kind of a new concept in that it's providing structural support through kind of moving parts in the upper. The whole kind of woven crisscross pattern you see going through the midfoot here, that is not there just for show. It's designed as kind of a support element for the shoe, inspired by a Chinese finger trap. And to me, this is kind of a really cool concept in that if you've ever used a Chinese finger trap, basically when you pull it tight, the intertwined kind of crisscross pattern really kind of tightens up and gets really close together, providing nice lateral support in a shoe, but still allows for plenty of flexibility, which really is great and works well with this whole Nike Free kind of theme of the shoe itself, in that it's very flexible and is able to kind of twist and turn in any direction. But because it is a trainer, you're still going to get that lateral side-to-side support, which is of course very, very important, and part of the major difference between a Nike Free Run and a Nike Free Trainer, if you didn't know already. So as far as the colorway goes, this is the black, white, and red colorway, Pimento being the red on the shoe, as you can see. So you have that Pimento red going through the entire heel area of the shoe itself. Basically, there's an internal boot on the inside made out of different types of mesh and nylon materials, stretchy materials, to allow for breathability, flexibility, and just overall comfort. And then of course you do have these kind of synthetic overlays in these crisscross kind of bands going through the midfoot. Then of course this fused on material here at the toe. So the whole underside of the shoe is in red, and then of course you do have basically your black crisscross patterns going through the middle, and then this fused part at the toe is in black, and then the laces themselves are in black as well. You have your Nike Free Trainer logo there at the tongue. The tongue itself is kind of one piece with the shoe. It's kind of like an internal boot. There is no dedicated tongue itself, so you can kind of walk around with these shoes untied, and they're not going to flop around on you, which is definitely a good thing. The Nike swooshes on both the inside and outside of the shoe are in black as well. You have this little strip of black going around the top of the midsole, and then the midsole itself is that Nike Free 5.0 Trainer midsole in all white. You have your slits there to allow for that flexibility in pretty much all directions. It's definitely not as flexible as the Nike Free Run 5.0, but it still has that nice support and flexible feel, which is something that you're going to look for in a trainer, as well as just a wider overall stance in the forefoot area, because this is kind of like a multi-purpose running shoe. So if you want to train in it, you want to run in it, you want to do sprints, you want to do quick changes of directions, it's going to suit that kind of style of activity, which is definitely important here. You can see you have the Nike Free branding right there on the tip of the toe, and you do have the 5.0 branding right there on the side of the midsole. On the bottom, you can see Nike branding right there in white. It is a Phylon foam midsole, if you didn't know already. And then, of course, you do have your black, kind of aggressively treaded rubber areas on the shoe, and kind of like all the high wear zones to provide that nice traction. If you are going to be playing on cement or grass or whatever surface you're going to be playing on, you're going to get some pretty good traction from this shoe itself. So that's pretty much it as far as the upper of the shoe goes. I'll give you a quick look at the insole. You can see this is the black Nike Free insole. Kind of has like a very soft mesh liner on the top. Nike Free there on the heel in red. And it is an ortholite insole, relatively thin, but again, fits the whole theme of the Nike Free style of shoe. That is designed to be nice and flexible. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And I'll move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes look. Alright, here's a look at the Free Trainer 5.0s on feet. I think it's a great looking shoe whether you lace them up or just leave them unlaced. As far as the overall comfort and fit of the shoe goes, it's a very comfortable pair of shoes. It's not super low profile like some of the other Nike Frees out there, but it still has that nice flexibility to it because it does have those slits in the sole. You can see I can just wiggle my toes. It's a brand new pair. They're extremely flexible from right out of the box, and for that reason very, very comfortable to wear around. As far as sizing goes, I'm wearing a size 10 US in this particular pair, which is a half size larger than my normal size 9.5 US. I would personally recommend going up a half size because they do fit a little bit snug if you stay true. I tried on the 9.5 and they fit a little bit too tight in my opinion. So if you do want the most comfortable fit, I would strongly recommend going a half size up just to be nice and comfortable and just to be safe with the sizing. That's pretty much it as far as what they look like with a pair of shorts. And we'll move on next to what they look like with a pair of pants. Here's a look at the Free Trainer 5.0s on feet while wearing a pair of pants. Definitely a nice looking pair of shoes to wear casually in my opinion, especially in this particular colorway. And overall the clean design just lends itself well to casual wear. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes. We'll move on to a quick demonstration of how the support system works. Just wanted to give you guys a quick demonstration of the lacing system and how it works. You can see each of these bands is kind of attached to the laces themselves, so it's very loose right now and kind of separate from the upper, but as you pull the laces tight, all the bands will kind of tighten up and get closer together and kind of stick right to your foot, which is kind of cool. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. As I tie them up, you can see every section of the little strips getting tighter and tighter together, kind of intertwining, locking in place, and that's what's really going to provide the lateral support for this particular shoe. So you can see when I tie it all the way to the top, it kind of changes the overall look of the shoe itself, becomes very tight and close to the foot, but still very, very flexible when you do move like this. So very cool concept. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes as a whole, and I'll move on to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the Nike Free Trainer 5.0s. Really happy with this shoe overall. It's extremely comfortable and I think it just looks absolutely fantastic with this new design they have on the upper. If you do have any questions regarding this shoe or have any suggestions for shoes you would like to see me bring in, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you guys could leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already. If you guys do want to follow me on any of my social media platforms, you can find links to all of those down below in the description. Other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.